I mean,
Yeah.
one thing we should just go into is just simply like Xmithie and how it was the playverse. And one of the narratives we got at the end of the year was that everyone on the team said, "Fuck Xmithie, we want this guy gone," except for Doublelift, right? Like that's what we've heard as fans. Was that actually true? Did no one want to play with Xmithie? Did you guys just think that he was too limited as a player? Was it the fact that he doesn't play a lot of like solo queue? You didn't think that he was putting in enough effort? Like why did you and the rest of the team vote against keeping Xmithie?
I mean, I don't know if there was a vote or anything.
Well, Doublelift said it, so it must be true. So that
okay,
is
okay, my bad. I personally had never heard of the vote, but I thought like he was a bit too lazy, like not trying hard enough, and he's a really good jungler. He's really good at being, I guess, the TL playstyle, reactive.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we needed some more aggression, personally speaking.
So then that's why you got Broxa. Makes sense.
I guess.
Okay,
but yeah, I mean, I thought we should have tried something different. So they were talking about having another secondary jungler, and then still have Xmithie there. So like just have two junglers share time.
You were like, whoa! Listen, I said no fucking backups in this team. Like, Steve, can I show you the contract? Remember the line one? Like, no backups, no subs, no 10-man rosters. Like, you know my deal. Oh, I walk. Like...
But yeah, I think Xmithie didn't want to do the whole like being a sub thing. So then he went to Immortals and cashed out, which is fair enough, respectable.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Of course he did. We all know he did. Come on.
No, I hadn't heard anyone say it. It was all just like implied. It was like, maybe his contract was good. Jensen just comes on the show, motherfucker cashed out. Okay,
the reason why Jensen only does these sorts of shows every now and then. Like, he has to be very careful what he's going to do.
Hey, it's been one of the best ones so far, so keep on going, man. Just give us all the fucking juice.
I mean, the thing with that, though, is, like, I want to know what your take on that is, because basically, we've heard from other people on the show that, like, Xmithie might not have been the most dedicated player in his Team Liquid days. Like, maybe he would party sometimes, or he wasn't practicing as hard as the others. But, like, what's your take on it? Because it's funny that people think that you, like, betrayed Doublelift. Because the reason why I always thought you and Doublelift would get along very well is the mentality is, like, who cares about all that shit as long as we win in the game? So to me, if Xmithie did that, like every time he turned up internationally in the game, he usually did his job. Like whether I don't care what he was doing elsewhere, but was it a factor for you, the fact that he wasn't super dedicated?
No, I mean, I thought it was fine, like as long as he would show up. But he just had like, I guess like a kind of like a lazy attitude. Like it didn't really feel to me like he really wanted to like put in the effort needed. And then, after our fucking shitty Worlds run last year, I guess we had to try to do something different. I mean, I didn't go to like Steve. I was like, yo, get fucking rid of Xmithie. Like, this shit doesn't work. But I was like, I really wanted us to like try to do some sort of change, because I thought like even in NA, like we won NA, but I felt like we were definitely like a slow ass team in the early game, so I thought it'd be great to try something new.
Okay. Did you ever have like anyone specifically that you wanted to play with? Like, where did you look at any of the players from Europe, like like Selfmade, for example, or any of like the really like aggressive like players, and be like, hey, I would want to play with somebody like that? Or was it kind of just like, hey, like we'll try out whatever you give us, Steve?
Yeah. So I played some duo queue with Selfmade actually when I was in Europe, and he seems like a great guy, but I don't really like know like all the stuff that happened, but I think Liquid was looking at a lot of junglers, and as you can see, we ended up with Broxa.
All right, sounds good. I mean,
that's become like some fucking meme format. Like, step one, not really happy with Xmithie's overall level of proactivity. Step two, request jungler that's very aggressive in the early games and likes to take control themselves. Step three, question mark. Step four, we ended up with Broxa. So on the string.
Sounds a lot worse than what actually happened, but.
I mean, I just love the subtlety. It's like, all right, Incarnation, banned for like 3 years from competitive play, plays with a guy from L9, like one of the founders of L9. Yeah, seems like a fucking great guy to me, boys. Like, that seems like my type of guy. So I think that just shows you, where Jensen's at. But,